Hey everybody, it's Justin, your guide into the other side. I want to get started by talking about probably the most coveted, top five lands, top five environments that people really want to, try to get their hands on with regards to Otherside. So I know it's really like, some people are looking into it for the gameplay. Some people are looking into it for the aesthetics. I don't know. Some people are looking to buy and sell, hold, whatever. Anyways, but it's not financial advice. I'm always going to default to Otherside Wiki, mainly because it's one of the most powerful websites that we can take a look at with regards to Otherside. So I'm actually going to go to the hub here under analytics because that's what I want to take a look at. This can provide us insight for anything about the other side, with regards to traits, other deeds, codas. We can also see time frame here as well. So 24 hours, 7 days, 30 days, 7 days seems to be the standard. And we can kind of see how it's affected price and traits and all that stuff related to anything we want to know. So I actually want to take a look at the environments, right? So I'm just going to go to this section here that related to, specific subcategories like resources, artifacts, and I'm going to click on environments. So this is going to section out the entire market and just show us an overview of all of the environments, the price percentage change over 7 days, up here, the amount of listings, the affected, the listing changes over time. We can see who own and the number of people owns them, and then we can also see like the supply on the market totally, right? So with regards to that, I kind of want to get some insight with regards to what are the top five most coveted or desired other deeds, environment types on the market. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of look at it in terms of price, right? So I mean, price is kind of indicative of demand, supply demand. So, I mean, we can kind of see if we base this only off of price, we can see that acid is the most expensive with regards to its floor price. We're sitting about 1.2 ETH for acid, and then it's followed closely by sky. So, I have this tier maker just to like provide a visual overview as well. So, I mean, acid at 1.19, we have sky at about 0.49. So, I mean, if we actually pull, I can never find sky here. Botanical as well. So, I mean, pretty colorful cotton candy colors. We also have obsidian, so kind of different. I mean, it seems like it kind of makes sense that it's, interesting because, I mean, we did see more stuff related to obsidian types of environments when we went to, when the market saw the private trip with regards to, the bases and all that fun stuff. So, so we have acid, sky, botanical, obsidian, and then spires. So I wasn't too sure about spires being up here with regards to like floor price being that expensive, but I mean, price isn't necessarily that indicative of like demand. I think what is a better metric actually is the amount of listed deeds that are for sale on market. So I mean that's what's great about Otherside Wiki. It's like it'll give you this list of everything that you want to see. And I think that listed provides a better overview of like what people want, because if it's more coveted, there's going to be less of it. So, I mean, if we were to, let's just go ahead and reset this. I mean, if we were actually to just take a look, obviously we're going to ignore chaos. And then, luster, it seems like it has the least amount of listed. So you can see there's only 48 listed, followed by botanical, followed by sludge, followed by acid, followed by crystal. That seems a little bit better in my eyes, because I think that luster, I feel like a lot of people really want it. But obviously, you can take a look at the number of owners here, 1,200. You can see how many there are on the other side. I can't see supply here, but, just keep in mind this is supply. It's kind of the way that I've zoomed this in kind of messes up the UI, but not a big deal. So basically it goes luster at 0.39. This is also incorrect. Sometimes there are some API updates on the back end that need to just take a data to smoothen it out, but not a big deal. Listed matters more than price, in my opinion. So the next one would be botanical. So it just kind of seems like botanical is also one of those like high S tier rankings that people have in their minds. I don't fault them for it. It looks beautiful. It's a great land. Sludge is interesting too. I didn't think sludge would be that, not listed on market, but it seems like people are, I guess, holding on to them with regards to the number of owners. It's only 13. You can see the number of owners here at about 1,400. You know, and only 52 of them have listed sludge for sale. So again, you know, the site can provide you some nice arbitrage or insights into, you know, what you could trade. And then followed by sludge, we have acid. You know, obviously, you know, that kind of makes sense. Followed by crystal, which makes sense in my head too, because crystal is really beautiful. There's only 61 of them on market, so you can see top 5 luster is only about 48. So obviously that, you know, probably carries a premium. Botanical, all these top 5 upper lands, you know, up here, you know, there's not that many of them, so it carries a premium, obviously. So keep that in mind. And then I also want to cover like the most listed lands as well, and you know, the more common lands that you may be able to find for a, you know, a cheaper price, because you know there's so many of them. You know, so I guess, you know, bog is the most standard one. You know, that's just kind of the standard aesthetic of Otherside, right? So you know, ignore the tiers mainly because this is just more like supply on market and availability, rather than like, oh, this is like the most of, you know, this is like the tier of the environment. So part of my misnomering of this, but yeah, I guess you have steps. I mean, you have bog followed by steps, and you can kind of see the price also is very, you know, close to floor. It's about 0.37 on OtherGuide expanded, whereas like the top 5 are, you know, closer to, you know, it carries like, you know, it's like 0.48, 0.42, 0.45. So I mean, there's like a 10, 20, 30% premium on top. So I mean, followed by steps, we have glacia, and then we have thornwood. That would be this one, and then we have splinter. So, you know, it just kind of provides us in a nice overview of all the prices, all the listings, you know, the change in price over 7 days, the number of owners, and then the supply as well here as well. So in terms of like a top 5, I mean, you know, just to recap everything, you know, luster's at the very top, botanical, you know, sludge, acid, super beautiful lands, really really unique. And I think that, you know, the character of your environment does dictate like how many get listed on the market. So I mean, you know, people are going to be, you know, trying to hunt those down. And then, you know, if you're more like, if you care less about environment or aesthetics, I mean, definitely, I mean, you know, if you don't really care, if you care more about price, then you know, you can go for more of these common ones, you know, these, you know, top 5 more like top 5 entry level or easy to get into environments, you know. So I mean, that cover, you know, easiest bog, you know, followed by steps, followed by glacia, followed by thornwood, followed by splinter, and then so on and so forth as you go through this entire, you know, environment ranking list with regards to price and a number of them listed on the market. So yeah, I mean, that's just kind of my overview of environment types and what the kind of hardest ones to get, what the easiest ones to get. But yeah, feel free to take a look. You know, I'm always in the Otherside Wiki Discord. You know, like and subscribe if you found anything interesting or intriguing in this video. I'm definitely here to help you. But otherwise, I'm going to sign off. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.